Yeah. What up, what up, what up? Y'all know it's your boy EJ Thomas. Y'all are tuned in to the hot seat. This hot seat, latest information. He the bust of the streets, can't compare, so versatile. Trying to keep up, it's gonna take a while. Talk game, so wild style. Just tune in, let them run you down. They call them business. As usual, I have my faithful few right here. You know what I'm saying? We got a bigger team, but a lot of people got a lot of stuff going on. I got my homegirl to my left. Oh, Sean, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Then to my right, I have Lady Blue. What's up with you? All right. So we got a lot in store for today, right? We've been promoting this show. We're going to talk a lot of shit today. Let me let y'all know this. Okay, so if you tuned in for this one, this is one that I think a lot of people are going to like because we're going to touch a lot of things, but we're going to bring them all together, right? We're going to be talking about sex advice. We're going to be talking about being responsible for your own happiness. We're going to talk about your favorite white people songs. And it was another one we talked about. Either one of y'all remember that? What we going to do?
I feel like it was one.
It was this one I'm missing, man, but I couldn't put it all on there. Y'all ain't gonna watch all of that. But when I look at it and I go back to the flyer, I'll see what it is on there. Definitely though. So let's start off with being responsible for your own happiness, right? Reason why this one for me is something that I wanted to talk about is I keep running into a lot of people that aren't happy now. And when I talk to them or when they talk to me, I'm going to say at least about 70% of the time, a lot of it goes back to they put their happiness in something else and now it's gone. So I'm going to start with you, O'Shawn. Talk to me about how you feel about that right there. Like, is that something you do? Is it something you've seen done or what's up?
No, it's pretty much something I've been through and still currently growing out of. It's basically pretty much dealing with like childhood too, because the way I grew up in a Christian household, you know, married parents, everything's so strict. Like everything is just like strict. So I spent most of my life trying to please like my mom, my daddy, my grandma, all because I wanted to be. I felt like if I didn't be what they wanted me to be, I couldn't like satisfy them. And me doing like everything that they wanted to do, I wasn't happy. So at the end of the day, it was just like, okay, something got to change because now like I wanted to do a lot and y'all hold me back and y'all not doing it. Like I'm here on this earth to live my life for myself and to, you know, feel the purpose that God has for me, not for my parents, my dad, or my uncle or my grandma or anybody like that. So yo, you just gotta do what you gotta do, what's best for you. And if you have children, what's best for your child. And forget so I mean, your parents might be mad at you, your grandma might be mad at you, but at the end of the day, it's your life.
Talk to me.
So that is what she said was true. It's something you have to grow out of. And I think it comes with age, wisdom, and maturity because you're going to get tired of putting your happiness in something else. And then that's gone. You making that a cycle for your whole entire life. So for me, it was as I got older that I was able to put my happiness just for me first. Just whatever made me happy first. I had to put myself first. And as I put myself first, if somebody else came along, like if it was a relationship or a friendship, if they go, they go. Guess who's still happy? Me.
Okay.
I'm still gonna be happy because I took that time to learn to love me and love myself and put me first.
Right. And you can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
You really can't. I've learned that a lot in myself. I would say for me, where I wanted to go with this for my part, being responsible for your own happiness. People put too many of their eggs in the same basket. How they get their worth is through something in particular. For instance, there's a lot of people who their worth is in their children, right? But then once your children leave, now you have no identity anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this: fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? I love them kids, but fuck them kids at the same time. Shout out to C-Town Leo. Hell, my boy got about 10 of them right there, so he know. And what you need to do is be more versatile. Have different things that you like and that interested in. So that way, if something happens or you lose the ability to do something, you can't. Now, there are some things like if I lost my voice, I think I'm gone, y'all. Because most of what I do and what I love to do involves me talking, involves me being a showman, involves me being an entertainer.
Right.
And so if I lose my voice, but barring that, like I can lose an arm and still do what I do.
Right.
I mean, I can lose a leg, 2 legs, whatever. I'll be in a wheelchair and still do it. You feel me? God forbid, please don't do that to me now. Lord, don't make me, you know what I'm saying, hold into that. But what I'm saying is don't put all your eggs in that basket, because empty house syndrome or whatever it's called, empty nest syndrome. Yeah. And I see that happen all of the time. And it's crazy because then people, even like their relationships, right? They had the kids in between the relationship, or they had something in between the relationship. And then once their happiness was based off of that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's why your relationship can't last, because now once that you put your happiness in is gone, now you're gone.
Yes.
So that's really what, like, I be trying to tell people, like, don't put your happiness in. I got a partner, right? Was a super athlete back from school. When the super athlete played everything, basketball, football, everything. Nigga, we 40 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that same shit. And he's mad because these young cats be running circles around him and stuff. And now he's not known as that guy. I can bench 400 pounds. I can shoot 10 3-pointers in a row. I can jump hurdles. Bro, you just don't have it anymore. Could you possibly get some of it back? But you can't fight for all the time. But he's also funny. But he also does a lot of other things. And I'm like, bro, you got a whole fam, my boy. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
But he can still do what he loves, because if that's something that makes him happy, okay, now coach them. Instill what you've learned and what you did into the younger generation. So you're still doing what you love. You're still making you happy, but you just got to understand you can't do that no more.
Baby, it ain't the same. As a coach, as a person who used to do all that run around, jumping over walls, and then come back and trying to coach him, it ain't the same.
Really?
It ain't. It helps a little bit. It'll get you 40, 50% there. Yeah. But it don't scratch that. It's like what you used to do. Right. And so I get it. I understand. Excuse y'all for the music that we playing in the background, but you know, it's a whole lot of background noise going on today. So we just got to roll with how we got to go roll with y'all. So that's what's up. We doing it like we do on radio. YouTube, all that gonna flag me for the music today, but we just had to go ahead. I told y'all I was gonna come in at 8 o'clock. Sean, what's up? You got anything else be responsible for your own happiness?
Nothing much. Like I said, just do what's best for you at the end of the day. Whatever makes you happy, even when in that situation, like if that, like she said, if that still makes him happy, let him do that. But he also have to understand, like, well, I ain't gonna say that because maybe he's not happy doing the other things that he's talented at. Like, you have a lot of talents and not be interested in it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's what's up.
He said he got family. He might not be interested in the family.
Or the family, he's trying to please somebody. I don't know what's going on. But
now, I mean, first of all, Tamara Nicole, shout out to you. She says, empty nest, I'm struggling now. I've been a parent for more than half my life. That's what's up, man. But we cannot have our identity just in our children or just in any one thing, because you never know. Man, them kids, no matter how great of a parent you are, they might just don't want to fuck with you at the end of the day for whatever it is. They might be independent, you know, and just, I'm going to do what I want, no matter how great of a parent you was. So what you going to do when they gone?
And I was going to say, a lot of parents too, I'm just speaking for mine specifically, well, my dad for the most part, but a lot of them, they'll want you to live like the life that they wanted to live. So when you're not doing it, it's like it messes with them because like, oh, I wanted to do this, but you're not doing it.
They want to live through you.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what. Yeah.
They want
to live through you. And you have to let that go. It was a hard time. Like, it was a struggle trying to let that go because, like, I love my dad, I love my parents, but at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. Like, I was not happy. So,
as a child, we're gonna be who we are, and our parents got to accept who we are.
Exactly.
So therefore, I'll take a date night to myself. I'll go out with friends, you know, just so I can know who I am, because I can't live through my girls. My girls, they're very beautiful women, but they're tomboys. Girl, them babies tomboys. I got a wrestler, football player, a dance, all kinds of stuff. And me, I was never into that, but I'm not gonna have them to do what I would do because you know that's what I did. No, live your life because you gotta live for you.
Right.
Definitely. Now, how do y'all feel about the part of it what I was talking about don't put your eggs in the same basket? Like, not necessarily your children, What about, you know, your athleticism or anything else like that? How would y'all, if you was giving any advice, how do you deal with that?
So what you're trying to say, like, if an athlete they can perform in more than one sport, is that what you're saying?
Or let's say they just can't perform in that same sport anymore. Or let's say you was a comedian and now, I don't know, just any, okay, perfect example. You was a surgeon, right?
Mhm.
Now you can't quite be that because, you know, something happened, you got arthritis in your fingers now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? What do you do in situations like that?
You can still be a doctor. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
to 'em.
You may not be able to be a surgeon, but there's other things you can do. Most physician doctors, they may have to touch every now and then, but they don't have to be meticulous with their hands.
I could never be a doctor for that reason.
Lord.
Because the first doctor I'm gonna want to be.
No.
What?
No.
That ain't the one you thinking.
OBGYN.
Nope. I just want to be
What?
the titty doctor. Cancer.
OBG.
I just want to.
Well,
be titty
no,
doctor.
that's OBGYN.
Yeah, it's still an
Mhm.
OBGYN.
Uh,
You don't know that.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to
They
be
check
down
your
there.
breast for the
You can't
mammogram.
have one without the other.
I'm gonna be specifically a titty doctor, y'all. That's what I'm gonna be. All right. That's it. Breasticides. That's my and everybody gonna call me. Matter of fact, I used to give out the exams. So back in the day, every time when breast cancer awareness month come up, that's that October, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Make sure you have on your
that's my
pink
money.
gloves, okay?
Well, see, I like to have the contact, you know, make sure that I can feel all the bumps and the crevices and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Titty doctor. Shout out to Jarvis Hamilton. What's up with your playboy? And then Ned Taylor, she says, I knew it. Yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna be a titty doctor, man. Be a titty doctor. That's what I tried to be, but see, they make you take the test like when you go to police and stuff, and they be saying, like, would you ever touch? And then I was like, with consent, hell yes. And then they was like, sir,
Going straight to jail.
you can't do it.
Straight to
I made sure I said with consent, y'all.
He is going straight to jail.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they already out there. My job is to make sure that you're doing good, right?
Mm.
All right, I know we done went off on a tangent.
Like we did
But,
last week.
Hey man, listen. These be the best ones. So that was be responsible for your happiness. Basically, we're just saying, listen, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. Do something different. Okay, if whether it's your kids, whether it's your abilities, things are gonna change. So make sure that you just keep things differently. So when it changes, you can change with it. Go with the flow. Life is life. Shit's gonna happen.
Gotta be resilient.
Yes. Oh, say that again. What the word is?
Resilient.
Oh, that's a SAT word right there, boy. Yeah, that good man. How on that motherfucker, boy? Listen. Okay. All right. Next topic. We're gonna actually, before I get to the sex advice, which I know few people that's on, that's what they want to hear. We're gonna talk about the new club culture that's in today. So we have a interesting dynamic. We've got middle age and we got a youngin, you know what I'm saying? And then we got me, you know, and I be out there doing my thing. But we're gonna talk about this new club culture. And I put sucks on there because I'm sick and tired of the club culture nowadays. Okay. My main issue with the club culture is everybody now put your motherfucking phones down. Damn, folks can't get loose or do shit because your motherfucking ass in the corner, not dancing, not doing nothing. This ain't time to be on Facebook.
If paid to get on your phone.
If the hot seat with EJ Thomas is on when you at the club, I want you to watch it right then. Give me the rewatch. You know what I'm saying? Once you leave, that's when I want you to come and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Well, after you do what you do with your man and your woman, then after you take a shower and everything and hopefully you know already put something in, then you can watch me at 2-3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? After you done your deed. That's what I want y'all to do. Please. Okay. Oh, I don't understand this. I get tired of, I go to the clubs. I'm a judge doing something. I'm helping somebody with some music. I'm helping promote it. And then I get there and then guess what? Niggas ain't doing nothing. They talking. All right, I'm gonna turn the music back on y'all because Jesus Christ. Anyway, it just, I don't know, man. Talk to me as a youngin, you know what I'm saying? The under 25 crew. You feel me?
Well, me, I have an old soul though, so I don't really do too much of the clubs no more.
Mhm.
But I have always said, like, now I don't really do the clubs because I'm paying to do something I can do at the house for real. For real, don't nobody really have fun no more.
Mhm.
It's like, I mean, yeah, you got the people that dance and stuff, but like you said, everybody have their phones. And it's been a time. It was like I be seeing in the movies. I'm not sure if it was like that really back in the day, but like people used to like men can dance, women can dance, however they want to dance. Everybody having fun. I'm telling you, it's a good time. Hot, it's like it's no phones. Everybody's. I get that you want to record the moment and stuff like that, but have fun. Like you paying. Like at this point, everybody is paying to do something that you can go like do at the house. I could sit at home, get drunk, and possibly smoke if I want to, and listen to my own type of music. I get tired of hearing the same playlist every time I go to the club, so I just start going.
I'm gonna get to the DJs in a second. All right, go ahead. Talk to me. How you feel? Because see, we partied during the, you know what I'm saying, 2000s, you know what I'm saying, 2010s. By then, a little bit of that, we kind of stopped because we got the kids and everything. But I jumped back in because I got back in the entertainment field. But what's up? Talk to me.
It's the overcrowding, same songs. People don't dance. It's not enjoyable for me. So I just find myself in like hookah lounges, jazz bars, cigar shops, cigar bars and stuff like that. I guess you can call me old at this point.
No, I need to find a jazz spot because that's what I wanted to experience before, like a jazz spot. Yeah,
baby, you will have the time of your.
Why you sounding older than us?
Well, I do not do the clubs like that no more.
I need to get the Sexy Red crowd in this motherfucker. I thought she was gonna say something. You know
no, I feel the same way. Like I don't know. The whole crowd thing too. I get too hot. I don't like to be around people too long. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's time to just sit down, be a lady, look cute,
yeah.
Relax.
When you go in the club with people my age, all you see is people either twerking, drinking to stand on the wall, or like that's really it. It's nothing else.
I'm cool with the twerking. Now we can keep the twerking.
Like you see the same people in the club every single weekend. I was like, okay, yeah, it's time for something to change. Like,
or then you got this, that, people with that, and somebody be with somebody, then you just like, we just here for a good
then can't nobody control their liquor. That's another thing.
Yeah.
C-Town Leo says, I miss the dancing days. We all knew how to have fun.
Yeah.
Tamara Nicole says, I don't even remember having my phone out back in the day. And see, she had a lot of ass. So that means it was probably stuck up in somewhere, one of them cheeks or something like that. So that's why her phone wasn't never at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You talking about somebody that lost over 100 pounds and still got that don't. That tell you how big it was beforehand. But anyway, C-Town Leo, shit, some of us didn't even have a phone. Hey, bro, I ain't even get a phone till I was like junior, senior year. You feel me?
Yeah.
But listen, and I was old enough to sneaking in Firehouse days, T.I. coming through, 01, stuff like that. You feel me? So, you know, I know you might not have been born, man. I ain't talk about that yet, but still, the point is
look, I'll catch on.
We was having fun out there. You know, I had my little fake ID, all that. Said, hush your damn mouth. She had a purse. No, she didn't, y'all. She ain't had no damn purse. Shout out to Tamara Nicole with that wide thing. Y'all need to catch her on when she be riding that bike, when she be losing all that weight.
She be showing it from the back.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Let me my
Yeah, I don't want her to get mad at me.
Then last week you said you're gonna be in the cloud over your head.
Hey, look, you ain't even gonna be between them. You just be laying down in the living room on the couch, just laid out because he'll knock you out. But I got it. Deem INC got my first track phone at 16, and I had to buy a minute card for Family Dollar.
Okay,
bro, what you talking about? Oh, that's my boy Raheem, man. What's good, man? I'm sorry, Redeem, man. Look, what's up, man? I don't see you at the Winn-Dixie no more, man. Oh shit, they closed that down. Shit.
They did.
Damn, my bad.
We only got one now. But that means he ain't been in a while.
My bad, cook.
Telling on this deal right now.
But look, man, listen, the club culture is so garbage right now. Like, shout out to the clubs that are actually trying to doing different things, like Center Stage, which I will be at soon as we leave this podcast because it's my birthday. It's my motherfucking birthday. Thank you. And well, actually yesterday was, but I'm celebrating it today. My boy Zeus, the comedian, Coop the comedian, and the guy named Micah, they're gonna be out there doing their thing, and I definitely will be out there. Okay, my boy say he worked at the one on veterans. That one's still open. All right, my boy. My bad. Well, Tamara Nicole says, sweating my entire face off and hair out.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
like fun.
Yes, she do.
Hey.
Hey, listen. I don't know if she talking about that bike or she talking about the club, but
She
both
talking about
ways.
the
I'm talking about, I know she's talking about the club.
Okay.
It's just
Hey,
like
man.
the
If
bike.
if you didn't come out there sweat with that sweat from down your back,
Bruh.
you got that whole sweat mark on your shirt, you ain't had no fun.
Speaking of the club culture, the single look, the double look, and the triple look. If you, as a man, and you walk up behind the beautiful, big bosom, big booty young lady, and she twerking that thing, okay, this is what you do.
It's gonna be holding.
You walk up on there, right? I'll get to that too. Yeah, we can let you talk about that. But this is what you do. You go up to her, right? If she look back one time, you good. If she does a double take, you might be a little ugly. But if you messed around, what's that song? Too close, and you know it's getting too real close. You're making it hard for me. Listen, if you mess around and you hit her with the right, you know what I'm saying? Hit her with the left or the right, and she liked that, you might can get by with being a little ugly. A little. Because see, that's where I was got a little ugly. Not a lot, but just a little ugly. So how you get a double take, then she be like, okay, all right, it's good enough. All right. You know what I'm saying? Then with the dancing and showing her the swagger and moving around with her and all that, then she done warmed up to me. And then I can use the conversation, aka Mr. Conversation, to get up in that thing. You feel me? That where he come from.
Somebody always trying to be a smooth talk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You it is what it is. We ain't gonna tell on me. But Miss Mika Morgan says, happy birthday, happier birth night. Hey, yeah, we turning up at Center Stage tonight on Fusion Fridays. But to get back to it now, but if you get the triple look, either you so fine that she just like, oh my God, but that's like 4% of the time. The other 96% is that's an alert to her homegirls.
Come
let her-
get 'em.
Hey, this nigga can't tell me what the hell.
Why is he here?
So if she give you that 3 look, unless you know you that nigga, you probably want to just move because you about to get embarrassed. Because that's when she be like, I don't want to say it. You know, like that. That should be like, nah.
She finna give you that stank look.
Not everybody looking at you. Man, we not gonna say nothing about no twerking. There ain't no slow dancing now. You right about that. It's either line dancing or twerking, but that's them old ass motherfuckers that done brought all that line dancing bullshit up in here.
Don't do
Okay,
that. Don't
listen,
do that.
listen. Listen,
That little line dance. I ain't okay.
I can't stand line fucking dancing, nigga. Leave that to them motherfucking white folks, okay?
That's
That's
for
that
us.
shit.
That is
No,
for
it's-
us, 'cause
that's
we
for
was
us.
doing that since y'all
Go
with
ahead,
that
go ahead.
cookout song, that's the same thing. Not the Cupid Shuffle, because that's the same thing as line dancing.
Before I let you
too.
go, all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
and
all that's
and-
line dancing.
and,
It's just
um,
like
what is it? Dun, 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 dun.
Ah,
We started doing slides and stuff and all that.
yeah, so it's
that's
the
the
same
same
thing.
thing.
You can't feel it. It's electric. That
Yeah.
stuff. Nah, bruh. Nah.
That's the
Still
same
is.
thing.
It's still
Yeah.
is.
I'm with Tamara. I'm gonna give you 1, maybe 2. Whatever so right now it's fans, whatever it is, where them fans
The
at?
boots on the ground.
Where them fans at? Okay, we got that one. And then I'm gonna give you either the Biker Shuffle, because I kind of like that one though. I'm telling nobody about like that one. Or we can go back to some Casper, because you know he got about 17 of them.
Yeah, he got plenty.
But nah,
Mm-mm.
I ain't doing no, bro. They will play 3 back-to-back. Pause, play 4 back-to-back. I'm tired of Southern Soul. I love my Southern Soul artists.
I can do that all day. Go to that big old field and they had it stage out there, baby.
Mhm.
Woo.
Now, that's different. Going to a trail ride with
Okay,
all
that's
that's
trail ride.
involved. Okay,
Trail
cool.
ride this
I
whole
can do that. I
weekend.
can do that.
But when we in the club now,
No, not while we in the club.
bruh, I'm
Now, the
trying.
club is supposed to be a different vibe.
And see, you can't get up on the West Coast because she moving too damn fast. And so you can't get up on her like that, you know.
Yeah.
Except for like every one of them little DJ Casper things, you know, where you drop it to the floor or something like that for a quick. Then you get down and you're like, that's the only time you get to show out what you do. That's all I'm saying, y'all. What y'all think? So should we keep the line dances in the club
Not
culture?
in the
No,
club.
not in the club,
not
like
in the club.
the country songs that like the other ones, like the Lecture Slides, I feel like that's cool. But when it comes
When
to like
it's
the
time to
country
go.
stuff, yeah, when it's time to go though,
Time
at
to
the
go.
end of the night. But when it comes to like the country songs, like the boots on the ground, let's leave that to the trail ride.
Yeah, that's
like
like, trail ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you're
Mm.
outside, it's a fresh air.
Shout out to my boy Marco Rich, man. He gonna be out there at the trail ride. What city is gonna be at?
Phoenix City.
Okay,
Biscayne.
in Phoenix City.
Mhm.
Okay, yo, they got all snap. They do got all them woods and everything out there.
Mm-mm.
I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard they've been doing it out there for years. We just starting to catch on. You know what I'm saying? Like us now, but they been out there, them country boys.
I didn't even know they were having a trail ride until the other day. And I was like, ain't know y'all had trail rides up here.
For sure. Okay, Tamara Cole says bikers is my ish, and it's an entire set. Yeah, they do an entire set on what's it called. So let me talk to the DJs for a second. Let me play you real quick again a song that y'all should start putting back in rotations and stuff like that. Again, it's the Busta Rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Now see, this is a good song that you can play and it's just keep the mood mellow. Them gangsters ain't gonna be trying to get all aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You can just vibe with her, you know what I'm saying?
Might
Y'all
even grab
can
somebody
chill.
on the side.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can make love to this.
Grab them hips,
I'm trying to tell you this right.
yeah.
But see, y'all don't want to play this shit. Y'all want to play the sexy red, which is okay for when it's time to shake it. Y'all want to play the bang bang angry ass music and shit. Y'all play the NBA Young Boys and all this stuff. And there's a time for that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hear that for a whole 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like it's aggressive about somebody fuck around and bump me or something. That music done got me to the point where I'm aggressive as hell. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Because music has different frequencies too, depending on what you're listening to.
Go ahead.
Are you
Yeah.
going to speak on that?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just saying that, like, I don't know. Every different music have different frequencies. Like if you listen to gospel music, you might cry. You know what I'm saying? But if you listen to rap music, trap music, NBA Youngboy, you might want to go shoot and kill.
I get horny when I listen to gospel.
Well, I'm gonna say, I mean, God know what you do, but
Listen.
I mean,
Let me tell you why I
Nah,
get
that's
horny when
right.
I listen to gospel. 'Cause I was a drummer, right? And I am still a drummer.
I know how them drummers are.
Yes, sir. So I don't even
Yes,
need to
sir,
go
yeah.
nowhere.
You don't need to go no further. Never mind. I get
You
it, baby.
know. Listen, I be up in that thing, but you talking about Sister Sally with the skirt
Sister Sally is crazy.
sitting in the front.
Can't want the
What the
only.
what's the things that go up under the skirt?
The-
Evangelist. Yes, I get horny when I listen to gospel music. Listen.
The
slip.
The slip.
It's the slip.
The
Yeah.
slip.
Oh yeah.
Like them
Sometimes they don't even wear it. They ain't even wear the slip. They just wear the skirt.
Not them old women.
And
they
I'm right.
had
Them
they
all,
slip.
okay, I made
My grandma made sure I
made
had,
sure I
on the
mine.
slip.
Okay,
Listen.
every dress.
Not just I go into like thinking about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like detail when I hear gospel music. Now, when I'm playing, I'm good because I'm paying attention to the beat and stuff. But I can't listen to it because I had this little girlfriend back in the day, and she had a fetish kind of like that. I guess that's why I got it from her. She wanted to smash the gospel music, so she'll be listening to She used to listen to Fred Hammond.
Which Fred Hammond song?
Man, all stuff. Awesome ruler.
That no.
And I'd be like, stroking redeemer. I be what you talking about? But listen, not just that. But to be like, when the spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I'm a smash like
I was gonna say
David
dance.
smashed. And he did smash. David smashed a lot of bitches in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He did. David was so fucked up in the Bible, just to let y'all know. He took another dude's woman, right? Bathsheba, right? And he ended up taking the dude because he the king, and he sent him on the front lines to die. He said, who is that out the window? They said, that's Bathsheba, and she got a man. And he said, not for long. Yeah.
Crazy word.
So when you talk about like David did, I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna go to hell. This is my story. This my story.
He ain't said that.
This is my story. But then what happened? One of these days, I'm gonna have a whole podcast on Bible stories and the fucked up shit that happened in the Bible.
It is some stories in the Bible though.
There's a whole lot of them.
But are they true? How we know that?
I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, and then in them churches and stuff, a lot of them back them, huh? What's it?
A gay man wrote the Bible.
A gay man wrote the Bible.
Yeah, King James. He had a man.
But he didn't write it, but he took out all the other books. And he kept it to where he was at.
He was part of the translation.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Gotcha.
they love to have that King James Bible especially in the Southern Baptist Church.
Yeah.
But that
Mhm.
man liked to smash booty.
He did. Now, did he get cooler too?
Yeah, he had a wife.
Oh, no.
But he had a
That's a
lover.
whole different thing.
He had a love.
Having a
Man,
wife don't mean you getting colder. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
That could be
That
just
is
a
the
mhm.
cover because he was.
Yeah.
Me and she ain't never put it.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, you never know you'll be on a podcast where you'll hear club culture and then right behind it, you're gonna hear King James was a faggot. Lord have mercy. And yeah, I said that word. If it get canceled, whatever. It is what it is. But whatever. He was a booty muncher. How about that? That better?
Yeah. Some people shouldn't be so sensitive.
Man, it sound like somebody moaning about that. Somebody fuck. Yeah. But that was yeah, y'all want to comment on the gospel stuff. We gonna leave that.
Look, God, they better strike me down. I'm just
They said, "No, we might need a."
Ned Teller says, "Oh my God," and Tamara Nicole said, "Insane." Listen, man, y'all know this is the hot seat. This ain't kicking with Mr. Conversation on 98.3 The Beat on radio. I can cuss, I can say what I want to. I can say all the controversial stuff that I want to say up in this. This thing. You know, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in and paying attention to what we're talking about. So, the Finish One church I used to love to go to, right? And the reason why I used to love to go to it was because everybody there was black and stacked or red and fed. Every woman there. I'm talking about like they start off at y'all.
and then go up.
Yeah, they start off.
Mhm.
Now, little did I know that pastor was just like me. And that's why they were there. But since I saw we was like-minded individuals,
Pastor gonna kick you out.
Okay.
and this how he used to preach. Yeah, Lord. God is good. Ain't it good? Ooh, yeah. That's why good Sister Sally. Sister Sally used to be sitting up in there in the front because he used to be making her hot. That's what used to happen right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go into that another day because we don't got too much time. It's already 8:30. I'm trying to get out of here by 9 o'clock so I can get to center stage, get my table, and said I had me a little fun. Okay, so we are favorite white people songs. All right, now Sean says she loves white people songs.
And do.
She said she do, and she's not ashamed. So I want you to start me off with just one.
Just one, because I got a list.
You know, just want you to start me off with just one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start with one that's back in the day. 'Cause, yeah, I found this out when I was a kid. But it's the song called "In the Air" by who is it by again? Philip Collins or something.
Phil
like that.
Collins.
Yeah, I love that song.
I can. It's got like the best drum solo ever.
It's the drums for me. I don't know
Okay.
what he was talking about, but he was singing. He was singing.
So Dean Inc. says Stacy's Mom by Fountain of Wayne. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
I
Yeah,
don't think I know that one.
yeah,
I'm a little young.
yeah, that's early 2000s.
yeah.
Yeah, stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, I was only like one.
Now I'm gonna give y'all one for me, real quick. It's Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, what a concept. I can use it to myself, and we can all use a little. See, I blacked it out. I blacked it up because we don't remember the words. We just kind of glaze over it. You know what I mean? That's what we do. What's your? Give me one.
I'm gonna go with "Burn It to the Ground."
Burn to the ground from where?
Ooh, who sang this?
Now you know you came with the name today.
Nickelback.
Oh, okay.
Nickelback. Oh yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna play y'all one in a second. Now this one is on my personal list. Like I listened to this song probably. First, let me tell Tamara Nicole. Tamara Nicole says "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Nirvana. Na, 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 na.
Yeah, I be knowing the songs. I don't be knowing the name of songs. So like when you start singing, I'll be like, oh, I do know this song.
All right.
And I heard it.
So give me another one, Sean. I know you said you got about 50 of them.
What was that other one? It was called "Sell," I think, by AWOL Nation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make me pull out my
Who like
phone because I don't be knowing the name.
He said something about like blame it on his ADHD, something like that.
All right, I'm gonna play my number one my number one white song that I listen to. This is in my regular playlist. I do this in karaoke. I do this like all the time. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
Make sure let me get it right.
Oh,
I get this.
If they kick me off, I don't care. Don't. Y'all hear that guitar?
yeah.
I don't know how well y'all can hear this over there.
I was so high, I did
Not recognize
the fire
burning in my eyes, the chaos that control my mind. Man, that's my shit right there, boy. Where you hit that this love part, boy. What?
Always in my heart.
This love had taken. She said,
Goodbye. Too many times before.
all right, that's enough. 'Cause I know I ain't gonna be able to clip that thing. They gonna hit me for the stealing folk shit all there all day. Hey, listen. Somebody said Bobby Caldwell, what you won't do for love. I'm gonna have
That's
to
a
check
white
that
man?
out. Kevin Jr. That's what he said.
Let me look it up.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
know.
that was a black man.
That's the old school song then.
Hey, shout
You
out
said
to
what you want to do for love?
Yeah. what you won't do for love. That's what he said it was. And that's KJ. Shout out to you, man.
That's
I-
white man.
I know my cousin, your mom's going through stuff right now, man. Hey, man, thank you for being such a good son to her, helping take care of her and everything that you do, brother. I want to tell you that in front of all these people, man, people that's going to hear this, let them know what you do. All right, Dean Mink says Family Portrait by Pink. I do like that one too. Matthew Collins, I already knew you was gonna have too many white people songs and names. You my dog, but you know them your peoples too, man. And I like how you go back and forth and you handle business and still are part of our community and you let them know what's up. What was he?
It's a white man, and I remember now because I remember this picture. I don't
Oh.
remember it.
That's
what he look like
what you do for love. That is a
Yep.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
He says, check out his Spotify profile. I'm going to check out his Spotify profile. He got a lot of them. And obviously, I think we have to, the quintessential song that white people listen to, we got to talk about it. 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton.
That
On-
white chicks.
On White Chick song,
Mhm.
yeah. All right, that's enough of that, y'all. We going to talk about what y'all here for. We're going to talk about sex advice, right? This is gonna be general sex advice for everybody. I know y'all were here for it. So the reason why this comes up is I get people in my inbox. How do I tell my woman? How do I tell my man this and that? And I tell them now, if you come to me now, what I would do is not necessarily what could work for you, but this is what I'm saying. It's just my opinion now. It's just these two ladies' opinion. So don't get over here talking about somebody. I went to my wife, I went to my husband, I went to my boyfriend, my girlfriend, and you got kicked out the house, or you got whatever, you got drug or put between the wash and the dryer. That's on y'all.
And mind you, I'm under 30, so I'm a young one.
What-
So
What do it mean?
I'm just saying,
What do it mean?
what works for me might not work for you.
They say you ain't got the energy to run with the bulls, dog. All right, so I'm gonna start with Lady Blue on this one. One piece of advice. Now, let me preface this before everybody start. This has nothing to do if we have a significant others or not.
Right.
This is not to anybody. But I'm gonna tell me some stories on some people. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. Okay. So I start out with, look, your daddy was a hoe. That's his sex advice to his kids. No, that was up. Okay, Lady Blue, what's up?
I'm gonna have to say communication. Because everybody has their kinks, quirk, fetishes, fetishes. Everybody's different. And what I may think is okay, my partner might not be, but my partner should know what I'm into. Because if I just jump out the gate and just do it, I'd be like, what the hell is that? I ain't doing that. You can't get my booty. Nah, you can't pee on me. So you got. Why'd you have to look like that, EJ?
I ain't on camera. They weren't supposed to know how I look like that. So she started off. I just want to tell y'all this. This is where this is gonna go. She started off with pee on me
No, I
and
didn't.
in my booty.
That's not where I started. I said in my booty. That's where.
Oh,
I
you started in your booty.
Yeah.
And you moved the pee in them. So we
Well,
already addressing golden showers and getting strapped already from the get-go.
I'm just saying that might be.
Oh, we
that
talking about the
person.
general oral sex. I mean
Yeah,
anal
just
sex.
General. Then you might have somebody, a female, that say, "I want you to stick your dick so far down my throat so I see it bulge." You don't know, so you got to communicate those things. So in order for it won't be. I just need to shut up.
No, you don't. This is what the day is. We done started. That's where we're starting at, y'all.
Well, I'm just saying, you act, but yeah, as an older woman, I would rather my partner come to me and talk to me about those things instead of just doing it and then I'm caught off guard, right? Because I might be into it, I might not, but you don't know if you don't talk to me.
Exactly. Like you said, communication key. Like, especially in the beginning, from my experience, you have to tell them if it's somebody I'm feeling, I'm gonna let you know, like, okay, look, I gotta be fucked this many times a week. I like this. I like this. I like
How many
this.
times a week you gotta be fucked? I gotta ask. They gonna tell me to ask that since she brought it up. So I'm just go ahead and get to it. How many times a week from your man or your woman? I don't know what you're doing. Do you like to be fucked?
She
I would
young.
say, yeah, I like
She
to fuck.
young.
But like,
How many times a week?
I would say about 5 days out of the week. 2 days we could be. I ain't gonna care. Like 2 days, we ain't gotta have sex every day. Like we gotta.
How many times a day?
Oh,
Of
but
those
how many
5
times?
days?
Three or more, depending on how much you can go.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Hey,
Three
yo.
is the minimum, but like I don't like that one time, one and done, and then we.
Did y'all hear that? So if you gonna come in her inbox, if you gonna say anything, now I'm not telling you to do this. You have to be able to do 3 times a day, at least 5 times a week.
You know how many times that is? God, that's the minimum.
That's
the
minimum.
minimum.
Now,
So-
if your stomach can keep going, then we can keep going. But I'm cool with 3 times a day.
Minimum.
That man said he's 34 and you'll be lucky to get 3 days out of 7 from me. You got me. He said you got me fucked up, man. Shit. I'm about to be dying, losing weight and shit. I can't keep no weight on me because your ass a succubus.
I said she young.
Yeah.
So I got my stamina, you know.
Matthew Collins says, I've had people try to flex on me in front of my wife, and she goes, I know he's a hoe. There's nothing, or I guess he was a hoe. There's nothing he do that I don't know about.
That's good. See, that's communication. They
But
communicated.
that's communication of the year right there, y'all. I ain't mad at y'all at all. Again, some claps for that right there. Yeah, we do some organic claps. Okay. Man, I have been forced to slow down. Okay, 15 times. Hold on, man. No, no, I'm not saying no. I'm saying, damn, like that was up. Okay, cool. Yeah. What that boy say on us social media? Lisa, come here. Come listen to this, Lisa. She said 15 times a week.
But I will say this too. It don't have to be those 3 times. It don't have to all just be sex those 3 times. Like it could just be like me just giving you head that one time, and then it's like the next time like you have sex. And then the
Different
next time-
types of
Yeah,
sex.
different types of sex. It's not just mainly just sex. Like I like to
Okay.
please you in one time, and then and then
And it might be some time where he gonna have a munching session.
exactly. Yeah.
Eat that cooter.
Okay. It's different things you can do. It's not just sex.
And
Okay.
then you have those people that can, get just turned on, and they might be satisfied because they've been turned on.
Right. And some
So-
people, like you said, got kinks and fetishes and stuff, and you do that during that one time, jack them off, or like, just do little certain things. Like,
I like the nut on BBW's butts. That's what I like to do. Like just that. And you just that.
And you know what?
Just that.
Glad he brought that because I have a friend. She don't like bodily fluids. I don't know how she She does not like bodily fluids.
Them
like
niggas,
that or nothing.
them niggas took the syringe and was like, jack off in the towel, nigga.
Baby said you nut on me, I'm throwing up.
Oh my god.
So, but once
Well,
again, that's stuff you gotta talk about.
Yeah.
You gotta talk about
everybody
stuff like that.
different things. Yeah.
I like the other way when they have the cum fetish. What they want it on them. They want that warmth. That yes.
Yeah.
I be like, okay, no problem.
It be feeling good when it's hot and
Yes.
it's just on your body.
And
just
his
you feel me?
ass is over there
and
in
just
heaven.
and okay. I be loving it.
I ain't trying to fuck. I'm just trying to skeet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Look,
Yeah.
let me say, do you have kids? That's the question. They want
Yeah,
to know.
I have a child, one.
She got one. She said she ain't out here
Yeah,
with the
ain't-
17 before
Mm-mm.
17, like some of y'all niggas
No,
was.
yeah.
All right. You got kids?
I do
How many kids you got?
3.
Oh, I'm just messing with you.
I'm gonna
I'm
set
messing
my
with
tea
you.
on it. Like,
I'm just messing with you.
I'll try my best.
I told y'all she went to tap last.
no, I did.
No, she didn't, but she should have.
Graduated.
Somebody
Kid-free.
done tapped that ass. All right, okay. So said I actually had a complex for the longest time because I had a girlfriend that didn't like pre-cum in her mouth. All right. Thank you for bringing me to that. For me, oral is non-negotiable. We sucking, we eating. That's non-negotiable. That is a part.
Just
I
like
don't feel
foreplay.
like it's sex if oral is not a part of the thing. I just don't. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have
Yeah.
the foreplay, and then a lot of men be complaining like, "Oh, she wasn't even wet like that, or it's not that good." You not even eating her out. You not giving no type of foreplay. You just trying to ram it in her shit.
But you
Like,
got to think about it too. Some women, it's a mental for them. So if you
Mhm.
start out all day, we sending them texts, we sending those
Mhm.
pictures, we talking, sliding a little something here and there.
Mhm.
She's already primed and ready. So
Yeah.
when you do get that kissing and licking and sucking and stuff, man, that
It's
baby be ready to go.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's all still a part of like foreplay. Though. Like you still
Yeah.
talk, like you gotta have some type of foreplay going on
Yes.
to get me aroused. If not, you just coming over like, yeah, I want to fuck, and then you come over and then just start fucking. It's just gonna be that.
tried
Like,
the
okay,
horror
like, I
devil.
don't do none of that. I gotta have some type of passion going on. Like,
Yes.
yeah, like
So intelligent. If you can teach me some shit, even if it's in something just like totally off the wall, like that turns me the fuck on.
Yeah.
Motherfucker be like, just some random knowledge. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
really. Oh, that means I can take you on Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do Team Jeopardy one time. And everybody I called, everybody fucking up, and then niggas was fucking up on the test and shit. Ladies was fucking up on the test. But I just say that too. I love intelligence. I love people who can articulate themselves because I love the debate and all that. Man, we might be motherfucking in the room and we arguing about some shit, but if the way that your shit was said was slick, and you did some shit to either move me out my point or you made me have to come back around and think. But I'm like, yo, I'm gonna run her ass through this fucking wall, bitch. I'm talking about, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So intelligence can be a thing, but that's once again part of the whole fetish foreplay and
yeah,
all
because
that
everybody
stuff like
gets
that.
turned on by different things. Like I said, you get turned on by your mind. You can get turned on by somebody's energy and vibe. Like somebody chill. You can get turned on. I mean, some people get turned on by looks, but I mean,
Yeah.
But it's mainly more so like mental.
Yeah. And if you got a good mouth, yeah, that's the hook.
Yeah, because I can catch on. I know we just talking now.
Right.
Like you just sleep.
Gift gab, but
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna get that right here. That's conversation, baby. We're gonna start that. That's what we starting off with. You're gonna get all the tongue game from the beginning to the end, from the talk to the licking. Everything that tongue gonna do what it need to do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker gonna dance. You know what I'm saying? Gonna crip walk in that motherfucker. You feel?
Walk is
That's what we're
crazy.
gonna do. You know how you got two and then they go different ways.
no.
Yeah, you don't know about that.
No.
You don't know about that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Wait, the two tongues?
No, one tongue.
Oh.
That do the job of two.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha.
Oh shit, my boy say you gotta be two son to do song. Yes, sir. BBW fetish round here. Why you think 75% of the women that come on this show, you know what I'm saying? They don't mind me saying it. Listen, hey, look, that's what I want to look at on the other side. You feel me? I put them on there. Now I'm gonna shrink down. They can stay right where they is. Yeah, look at them pretty smile and everything. It's pretty some other stuff, but I don't show y'all all of it because I don't want to get, the regulations cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got on a mini skirt right there, what else? He said he 210. She could be my friend.
Okay, so
Hey,
she could be your friend.
Hey,
You heard that one?
yo. Hey, listen, I like the SSBBW too now.
I done
what I'm
seen
saying?
that.
If they
Got themselves put
they
together.
got to be a little shaped. Now I understand it's gonna be some fupa, it's gonna be some other stuff like that. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I like them too. Mhm. You gotta hit the angles with them though.
Jeez.
You gotta hit the angles. Cause listen, I say this all the time, nigga. Hey, listen, man. I ain't got no 12 inches dangling. So it be a bitch that got like 4-5 inches till you get to the coop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
God, okay,
And
hold
you
on, baby.
shy by 3.
Damn.
It'd
Oh
be
my
so
God.
funny because I done seen a video was going around and it just looks so funny. It'd be like somebody so really be the smaller men that have the BBW fetish. It really don't be
Yeah.
the ones that's
They
flex-
like picking up all that weight.
yeah, and it was
They
just
do.
he was like skinny as a stick and he had an SSBBW. It was like he was struggling to pull the weight, but it was just like he liked what he liked. He probably got that fetish, like
I gotta go. You gonna go?
but yes. I don't know. That is the thing. I know a lot of people with BBW fetishes. Like,
And you like what you like.
if
You-
you end the day,
Because you even have some of those that like to feed them.
oh yeah, they like
Yeah,
that
they
food
like that.
fetish where
They
they
like-
like to watch them eat
Yep.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
done seen that. I done thought about doing that too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, just eat and just like eat for money. And I'm pretty too. Like, I
Okay.
eat chicken wings or something.
I'm
But,
gonna have to work out a little.
okay, look, it's a button. I mean, I got my money. It's still going on.
Come on, get on in here.
Y'all
Yeah.
coming into the show, y'all. It's Shavonda James, y'all. She ran a little late. It's a mic somewhere down there, the single one. Y'all don't get a chance. Miss Blue, keep going. What we talking about, man?
We were talking about the fetishes where they like to feed the big women and just
Oh, yeah.
watch them eat and do all that nasty stuff with them
Mhm.
with the food and all that. They playing with the food, playing with them with the food, and
They like it sloppy and messy. And
Yes.
stuff. Like, I could do that though. That's some easy money. All you gotta do is sit there and eat.
yeah.
But I mean, you might have to be naked, but
Hey.
or topless maybe. Well, I don't know, not all the time, though. Because I've seen some with just like sports bras and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and just like I don't know, like it's different ways to go about it. Like you can be faceless, like I don't know, it's different things. But
It's just like the foot fetish too now.
yeah, they got all types of fetishes and kinks. And
They do.
like,
And
zoom in.
but again, talk to your mate about
Mhm.
what you like, listen to what they like, and maybe y'all can come to a compromise. If it's not something that you're into or they're into,
Mhm.
maybe start out slow, because with partnerships you have to please each other. And you can't just deny me because it's not something you want to do,
Right.
you know.
And I was gonna say too, a lot of men when it comes to the kinks and fetishes and stuff too, because I've seen where I've asked men, they just be like, well, I'll be like, do you have any fetishes or anything like
Mhm.
that? And they'll be like, well, not really, but whole time you want to try this, and I
Right.
find out during the time, like, I mean, I'm cool with it, but you need to communicate with me so I know how to please you properly.
Right.
Like y'all being scared and thinking somebody gonna judge you for it. No,
No.
like I'm asking you for a reason.
Yeah, because if you might, especially if you somebody I plan on being with for a long time,
Mm.
I got to please you. Because damn, ain't nobody else to do it.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my dead body. Ain't nobody gonna, so I'm gonna do it.
And I'm okay. I don't need nobody else trying to please mine.
Hallelujah.
You ain't come up in here, baby, 'cause I
Hallelujah.
said, oh, I ain't gonna do that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Let me try it. This is my first
Yes,
time. I may not be good at it yet.
Okay.
We
Certain
gonna
things
work
I ain't
on
gonna
it.
do though. I'm not gonna get peed on and shit.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh,
But
no.
I ain't
You
doing
doing
that.
some hard
But,
line
yeah,
right there.
I'm not doing none of that. But I'm cool with other shit.
Once again, we gotta talk about it because I'm with you. You ain't finna shit on me, dog. And I ain't shitting on you. No, I ain't gonna shit on you. We ain't doing
Okay, we ain't
we
doing none of that.
stinking.
Okay. Some people.
Now them chicks be out there paying some good money for that now.
Now they
You know what
do
I'm
pay
saying?
good money for it, but that's just something I can't do. I just
That's that shit you don't like.
Right.
I can't even do that with anybody. Like even with my son coming to the bathroom with me, like
You can't
gotta
do-
get
do-
out.
do?
I can't. Yeah, I can't do. I gotta do it in peace. Like
Yeah.
like I can't just do that.
No, hold on. What about the ones that do though? You know, the ones that that get crapped on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
that's-
do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them be sitting there eating it too.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, now, all right, all right.
Cross that line. No, I'm not peeing on nobody, and ain't nobody peeing on me.
Dean said, fuck being judged. At the end of the day, we both grown, so let's do what we do. But they said, no do.
No, dude.
No,
You can't
Yeah,
do
I ain't
the
doing
do.
that.
No do. All right.
You
so no.
can't find somebody else for that. I ain't doing that.
Well, what about to go? What about to go in the shower? Pee, you know, a little pee on. Okay, here's my. If you can get nutted on, why can't you get peed on?
You better be
Okay.
drinking a lot of goddamn water. You better be pissing out water.
Yeah, you gotta be. I gotta know that your piss ain't. You ain't been
Yeah,
drinking
it's
alcohol
pH
all
balance
fucking
shit
day.
right here.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't
like
gonna
yeah,
lie.
like
Now-
and I gotta be in low. If I ever was to do that, he'll have to be my husband. It ain't nobody on just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Just to pee on you, you gotta be your husband.
Yeah,
Everybody can't get that.
No,
Yeah.
not everybody.
you know how many videos going around right now with just random assholes just getting peed like
You know how
getting pee in
many
their
chicks I
mouth?
done peed on before in my life?
Oh my word.
0. I don't do that shit. You little freaky motherfucker. Nah, I'm just playing.
Hey,
Now in the
listen.
shower, I have snuck one, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of say I did it, you know what I'm saying? Hit on the back of the leg, you know, whatever. But that's about it. Just look. That's about it.
Sneaky.
Okay.
Now what's your fetish? What's your fetish? Miss James, what's your fetish? Yeah, well, you coming in hot.
I
Today.
know, extra high.
We could have let
extra
you up.
high.
We had other subjects, everything like that. You coming in on the heat.
Oh, well, head.
That's your fetish?
That is, I love giving it.
Oh,
That's
you will. Oh. Wait a minute. You love to do what?
I love to give head.
Yeah, it
I
is
do.
fun. It is
Okay,
fun.
take me through the process of why that's what you love.
Oh, it's something I like to do.
Does it turn you on when you do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you masturbate when you do it?
No.
You just be in there doing it?
No. But if you catch the titties, that's a bonus.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, do any of y'all love to give head, or is it just a necessary evil?
No, I love it, especially if I love you.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go
yeah.
until you tell me to stop.
Okay.
Then you can name.
Take out love. Take out love. We talking about
Oh.
sex. Take out love right now.
Then sex,
If it's just-
if I'm fucking with you and I like and it's pretty and I like how it's fitting in my mouth, then yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Like I just love doing it. It's fun. It's like it's fun.
No, but hold on. Let's clarify. Because if I just on someone, you might get C. Okay, C head. Okay.
Yeah,
But
I'm
if I
just like,
really
C
get
got
that, you know what I mean?
Getting
You
A,
give me
you ain't getting no
a-
A.
yeah.
Yeah.
We married is double S class. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Fellas,
Like,
I got you.
it's
I got
left-
you. I got you, fellas. I got you, fellas. I got you. All right. So, Miss James,
Oh,
can you
Lord.
go through what C, B, A, and S class head is? Can you let's work them through. Yeah,
He
we
want
here.
your levels.
We here.
You can
So
give him
for C
levels
head,
ever.
what are you doing for C head?
I mean,
Like, will you do double fists? Will you do you stroke balls during that? Do you?
double fist.
Yeah,
No,
like
it's
double-
just,
like,
just
just-
all mouth. What you mean?
Or is it
Like,
more like
Oh,
a
so
spit
you
level?
know-
How nasty you get?
Girl, drop it
Yeah.
to the floor. I love the way you do it. She said she don't use no hands. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? That's C head gets no hands.
No.
Okay, so what does C head get? That's what I'm saying. What is
Yeah,
the
I
bare
mean,
minimum?
You get a little. I don't
get
want to
it
have to get into the breakdown, but
That's what we looking for. It's
Oh
on.
my
It's on the
God.
comments. Hey, what is C head? What that is?
You getting enough.
man,
getting
you
enough
getting
to, like,
enough.
get the way
You
it
getting
is hard.
enough. Like,
Yeah,
look,
like,
look,
do you like that?
look.
They getting enough.
You getting where you need to get to. Okay, so we could do what we gotta do. Like that's C head. Like I'm gonna just get you right. You
Okay,
know? But
fair
that's
enough.
about it. You know, for C.
Okay.
Um,
Well, let's go all the way up to S tier. Let's talk
yes.
that fire, the best of the best. What that packet come with?
Yeah, that's coming with some balls.
Okay, it come with ball, extra
Yeah,
spit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, making sure when I do, like, get all the way down that the tongue catch the ball too, because you deep down. And shit like
Oh,
that,
she
so-
deep in.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, a little bit. a little
Okay.
bit, but,
Do y'all confirm? Is this?
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
So you trying to be up here acting like you don't suck no dick or no strap? Y'all be the main one talking about it's a dick. It's the same thing. So
No,
then,
it's
but then when we talk about
Not
it, then it's not.
everybody need a backpack.
Okay.
Not everybody need a backpack. I'm right. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna
What-
clock it.
Clock it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to act like you don't take no strap though. It sounded good. You get at least a buzzer or something up in there from time to time.
A buzz ain't in there.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
You don't get a bzzz.
not inside. What I need that? That don't go in the inside.
Okay.
You
I
know,
can't imagine that. The fuck?
Right.
No.
No,
No.
What about role play? Let's talk about role play.
I love it.
Yes, I'm big. I'm big on it.
Man, we can
love
go
it.
out and you can act like you picking me up. Like,
Okay.
give me your tag. Like, what's up? Like,
Okay,
hey,
I'll go get the
ooh,
outfits and all, baby. I do not play.
Okay, man, we
I-
single for the night, but you finna. I'm gonna go home with you.
Okay.
I get real disrespectful in my role play. I like disrespectful roles, and I can be disrespected too now. So don't get me wrong now.
So you like SPH and stuff like that?
What's SPH? Talk
Like
to me.
small penis humiliation and stuff like that. Like when a woman like talk down on you, or like how small your penis is, and try to make it seem like you're not good enough, but just.
So that's degrading. You know, if that's what she want to bring out, cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as we know what the deal is, what the kind of scenarios is. Hey man, she can say what she want to say. If it gets her off to that point, so we can get to what to do.
Mhm.
Hey, all right, whatever. Now I had to draw the line. The one time I did a white girl
Nope.
in my life, yeah, because she wanted. First of all, she wanted to do oral. I mean anal, and I'm not a big anal. I don't really care for that. It's not my thing. Okay. But she also wanted to say the N-word.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, not that.
And that's when I drew the line.
No, we
Yeah,
can't
we
do
can't
that.
do
So
that,
you
baby.
what you want to be like? Yes, master. Like,
Yes. She wanted race play.
That right? Yeah, I don't do that. Race.
No.
I do
No.
not like that. I don't.
No, man. I
No, we
don't.
ain't doing none of that.
wish you
Give me no
would.
damn-
That's how you
you
get
get hit in
slapped
the middle
real
of me.
quick. Yeah,
Okay.
real quick.
But I love to be like, you stupid ass cunt. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Get between them legs, you fucking whore. Like, listen, man. Like shit like that. Yeah, I mean, but it's in the middle of the. It's not like before, like we just chilling, and I'm starting off with that. Like, no, that's kind of. You just wanted to say that shit beforehand, bro. But it's like in the middle of the act, like you're telling a person she's allowing you to be dominant over her, and that so she's showing submission, and then I become like master or whatever in that situation. I can do that. I also like being the victim or the whatever, like nurse, doctor, and I'm the patient with swelling. How are we gonna get this swelling down? You know what I'm saying? Yes. What medications or do I have to take? And she'd be like, I got 2 doses of this pussy for you. Nigga. Yes, come here. I'm talking about cosplay. I love that too. Got characters. You want to be Mark Simpson today? You want to be Wonder Woman tomorrow? You want to be Bubbles? Not the Powerpuff Girl little kid stripper name like Bubbles. I thought I had to catch myself. I had to. We not clipping that. But yeah, but something like that. What about role play or cosplay and anything in particular y'all into with that?
I mean, I don't know. I like to do. I mean, well, I have done schoolgirl before. I've done the nursing thing. It was one time for Halloween. He was Batman, and I forgot who I was. I was somebody, but I don't know. I just like all that stuff. Like we'll have now this role play type of situation. Like I'm cool with it because I get it. But it's just like, okay, it was one time this dude, he used to always come to me and I was fucking with him or whatever. And he always had this fetish of like fucking his stepsister type shit. So we'll set this shit up. Like, you know, he'll come home and act like
Hey,
mom
sis.
and dad. Yeah, hey sis. Like he was really one of them nerdy dudes, like in general. So he was like it fit.
Man.
So it was just like, you know, he was like, hey sis, like just saying all types of shit, like seeming nerdy, and I'm just like the freaky one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, mom and dad's not home type shit. I don't know, like
I'm trying to do my homework.
yeah, but like
Gosh.
but I mean, I get it, because I mean, I ain't gonna tell my business. I'm a hush, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other kind of off the wall, just not necessarily normal, like
I just
normal
like
people?
to be out and you come pick me up. You know, like we can be at a bar or something and then come talk to me and at
You gonna
home and-
have a random ass nigga be like, I heard what you said. What's up?
like,
Damn.
no.
You home and I got the backpack tonight.
I'm your nigga tonight. You know. Nah, I think the craziest I tried a maid thing that was about crazy when I tried, just making sure you all the way clean, stuff like that.
Oh, you were bathing that nigga.
Oh,
She made sure he was clean.
Top to bottom, baby.
Right? Squeaky clean,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Now somebody did ask me one time about some CSC, like consensual non-consent, or CNC, something like that, and I wasn't really cool with that because I was just like, I don't know if y'all even know what that is. but,
That's like they act like they
'cause they
doing
like-
something
yeah,
without
like-
consent.
Yeah, like that, or like
You gotta
they'll
act
kidnap
scared.
you. Like like you have to have permission to get kidnapped and stuff. Like, and they turn into like a whole like. But it's just like people really go through that in real life. Like, why would you want to?
That's they.
Yo, this
Get that
nigga's
turn
like,
them on.
It's just like, yeah, I can't do that.
so that's a power kink. That's also tying up,
Yeah.
roping. That's a bunch combined.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
feel like that's a trauma type of kink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's some. Yeah,
I'm
something
gonna
happened to you.
I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
pass on that one.
yeah, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm.
No.
I told him that.
My boy said, "Hey, we gonna now." As long as he didn't want to pick you up like at a school or something
Yeah,
like
that
that, with
That
the
was
white
like,
van
okay,
with the
yeah.
candy, yo, oh no,
that- yeah, he ain't going to detail. I ain't let him get that far. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing
yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Playboy.
Mhm.
All right, that's what's up. So, today we talked about being responsible for your own happiness. We started off with a sweet, nice show, everything. You know what I'm saying? We even touched white people favorite songs or your favorite white
Mhm.
people songs. We did then we got into some spicy stuff where I said I wanted to be a titty doctor and things like that. And then we worked our way up to sex advice. And it's supposed to be advice, but we ended up just telling stories. So I'm gonna give a piece of advice
think
before I
we did
leave
give
real
advice.
quick.
We did.
Okay.
We gave some advice.
They said communication, right?
Mhm.
And I think that is very, very, very important. I will agree with them communicating. But I want to tell men one thing, okay? The way that you need to do all of that, plus some more to keep her, especially in today's society. So if you coming in and you piping it down and you doing that, all right, we talking sexually, right? You got to stay that way. You know what I mean? Like you got to stay doing that, because if you drop down and you for who you was, you can potentially let another person slide up in that thing.
I don't agree
There
with
is.
that.
Go ahead, talk to me.
I don't agree with that because with age,
Mhm.
it can't always be that way.
But so wisdom can help. You will have a natural fall off with certain things.
Right.
Okay. But the wisdom of knowing who she is and what she is, the communication, like y'all said, should allow you to compensate. But there's a difference from like you were, $160 and then now you 500 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, no, like,
Yeah.
nigga, no,
Yeah.
no. Let's be reasonable.
That waterfall like
Right.
what you did before.
And yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of mean by that.
Okay.
I get it. And then also that frequency matters for men a lot, y'all. A lot of times we try to communicate it and it doesn't come out the right way and we seem a little too pushy and we say things. And but from my experiences and from what I hear from a lot of different people, when you're in a relationship for a long time, sometimes people get complacent.
Mhm.
And especially sexually. You get used to doing the same thing over and over again. And sometimes you might get in a rut. So experiment, try to do different things, but always keep that open communication with your partner, no matter what. Because if you don't, that's the easiest way. You don't want nobody else in her ear. Sometimes that's worse than the dick
Yeah.
being in there. Because if that ear, if he get that ear, and she gone mentally with it
yeah.
too, oh, bro, you done. You done. So don't let nobody else get in there. You be in the ear. You know what I mean? Anything else? Any last words? And then we're gonna leave out. And no, I'm not ending in prayer, Tamara Nicole.
Oh,
All right.
there's not too much to say.
Well, if that's
Do what
it,
y'all do, baby.
that's gonna be the end. We don't win an hour. We're in about 10 minutes by the time we log off today. We want to say thank you very much for tuning in to the hot seat, y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. Treat people the way you want to be treated, y'all. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Golden rule. All right, we out. Y'all hold on a second.